Do you guys hear that sound? Do you hear that sound? That is the sound of Giants fans all over the country collectively celebrating, cheering, throwing a party because finally Brian Daboll is no longer the head coach of this New York Giants football team. 3 straight years of 2-7, 2-7, 2-7. Now they are officially 2-8. Cam out for the year. Jackson Dart still doesn't know when to fight for extra yards, when to get down and slide, when to go out of bounds. He is now in concussion protocol. Malik Neighbors out for the season. Brian Daboll is no longer the head coach of the New York Football Giants. They blow a lead to the Cowboys late. They blow a huge lead to the Denver Broncos. They're up 20-10, I believe, against the Chicago Bears. They lost all 3 of those games. For a long time now, Giants fans have been saying, why is Brian Daboll still the head coach? They're going to get to the defense coordinator, Shane Bowen, I'm sure. They're going to get to the GM, I'm sure. But as of right now, Brian Daboll has been relieved of his duties, and Mike Kafka will serve as interim head coach. The New York Giants put out a statement. The New York Giants announced today that head coach Brian Daboll has been relieved of his duties. You've been relieved of your duties. Give me your gun and badge. give me your hat and uniform. Assistant head coach, offense coordinator Mike Kafka will serve as interim head coach. Quote, "We spoke this morning about the direction of our franchise on the field, and we have decided that at this time, it is in our best interest to make a change at the head coaching position," President John Mara and Chairman Steve Tisch said in a joint statement. "The past few seasons have been nothing short of disappointing, and we have not met our expectations for this franchise. We understand the frustrations of our fans, and we will work to deliver a significantly improved product. We appreciate Coach Daboll for his contributions to our organization. We wish the Daboll family all the best in the future." Brian Daboll, after working with Josh Allen, was seen as one of the top commodities in the coaching cycle in, I believe, 2022. Comes in, has a year with Daniel Jones, or in 2021, comes in, has a year with Daniel Jones, and ever since then has been nothing impressive. The quarterback whispering, he must be speaking a different tongue because the quarterbacks aren't hearing him whisper. Wins aren't happening on the field. Positivity isn't being spread throughout the fan base. There's no excitement, there's no hope, there's no joy. Just as he ran out of people to blame, so do you. You've not had a good coach since you railroaded Tom Coughlin. Pathetic. Talking about John Mara, by the way. A few years back, he was the hottest coach in the NFL. People are quick to change their mind in this league, especially in New York. Oh, please make this happen, John Gruden. But we decided to retain the coach that was directly responsible for coordinating the unit, which led to multiple fourth quarter collapses this season. Brilliant. Shane's desperation will kill Dart's development. Maybe there's some hope for next season. Danilo destroyed this one. Right move after the last few seasons. Shane Bowen next, please. Giants say GM Joe Shane will lead the search for a new head coach, so he is staying. We'll stay glued to that. We will stay glued to that. Job's not finished. Yup, Shane Bowen needs to go. This means nothing if Shane and Bowen, especially Bowen, still have jobs. We take a look over here. In 2016, the Giants fired Tom Coughlin and hired Ben McAdoo. Their record since 53-104, second worst in the NFL. In 2017, the Giants fired Jerry Reese and Ben McAdoo and hired Dave Gettleman and Pat Shurmur. Their record since 39-86. In 2019-2020, the Giants fired Pat Shurmur and hired Joe Judge. Their record since 30-63. In 2022, the Giants fired Dave Gettleman and Joe Judge, it was 2022, and hired Joe Shane and Brian Daboll. Their record since 20-40-1. Fourth worst in the NFL. Since 2023, the Giants have a record of 11-33, second worst in the NFL. What is the constant of all this? The owner. the owner. Brutal. Mara owns the team. The problem is ownership. Hired Belichick, John Mara. He's turned the Giants into a laughing stock. The ownership is clueless, and they love to torture the fans. Early today on WFAN, you had Sal couldn't believe the Giants still had Daboll in charge. I'm sure he is popping bottles of champagne after this most recent news.
I'm actually surprised, BT, that we're sitting here at 10:02 on this Monday morning and Brian Daboll's still employed. I don't know how many. What more do we need to see here? It's not just about the results. It's also the way that these results are happening. Another game, and I don't want to hear about the injury for Dart being an excuse for why they lost this game. This is a horribly coached football team. His decisions, the performance out there, whether it's a bad punter, whether it's bad defensive play, obviously the offense, especially after Dart goes down, all of it. These fourth quarters, how many can we sit here and tolerate where they continue to blow these big leads late? I don't even want to hear there was a stat going out there, 0-4 when having a 10-point lead on the road this year. Okay, that's great. But what about the fourth quarter 10-point leads or big leads in the fourth quarter? Enough. I can't yell and scream about it anymore. Enough.
He is officially gone. Giants fans, sound off in the comment section below. Sports fans, NFL fans, let me know your thoughts. Who should the Giants go after? Who's available? We'll see you next time. Have a good one.